Hi, this is Melody Nye of Melo Farms. Week 13 of Sunday on Melo Farms, and this is part 2. So I've quit playing with the piglets, and I'm over here with our gilts and their boar, and I want to show you a pasture, and this is what we aspire to with all of our pastures. This is one of our year-round pastures, and you saw it in week 2 or 3, and I was highlighting that there wasn't a lot of green forage, but there was some forage that was sustained from the snows and from the cold over the winter. So this is that same paddock now, a few weeks later. And when we're talking about rooting and the fact that farmers believe that valuable cropland is lost when pigs are allowed to root, this is the kind of what they would call damage we're talking about. This has been a paddock that we've used for 3 years now. We've got some very sustained lagoons. Remember, pigs don't sweat, and we do have heat here in Michigan. We want our pigs to root. They create habitats for themselves that make their lives sustainable and gorgeous. But at the same time, because they have plenty of good forage, they do leave areas for them to eat. So this is actually a very long paddock. So as you're seeing from the beginning of it, it's kind of lacking forage, but we've got some good watering holes. It's where we put their food. And as we walk towards the back, they have their own food storage. So you can see a nice, luscious green field of forage. And like I said, we've been using this field for 3 years. We have a density or a capacity to this field of about a dozen pigs. We don't ever want this to be overgrazed because the root system that sustains this greenery, we want that to stay. But just trying to make my point about pigs rooting and their natural inclination to root. Yes, they tear up pasture, they make big holes, they make areas where things don't grow, but if you give them a large enough sustainable area, they do graze, and they leave forage for themselves to eat year-round. So it's a ratio, it's a balance. You have to have enough area that they can dig and root and create their lagoons, but a large enough area that they can have their sustainable forage that's available, that thrives, that never gets eaten to the ground or destroyed. If you don't give them enough area to eat, they will take it down to the ground. So that's it. Just wanted to show you this field. I'm going to do a back, so as you can see, you can really see the demarcation line between the forage area where they eat and the soil area where they live and cool off and sleep. So we don't do nose rings. We believe there's a better way. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Take care, and I can see in the distance that Lynn has just gotten home from market, so I'm going to go up and welcome them home this Father's Day. Take care. Bye.